I was in agony inside my flat, and I wondered what Jesus would think about that. Not my will, but thy will be done. Poor Will, he always gets it, see, here in Gethsemane. Not my will, but thy will be done. Everyone's asleep, I'm all alone, sorrowful even to death. But this will he isn't done yet. In the garden with the flowers and trees, a stone in the mud where he fell on his knees. Disciples asleep, not awake could they keep. Well, the spirit is willing, but the flesh it is weak. At the mount there he prayed where the olives grow high, saying, Father, let this cup please pass me by. Not my will, but thy will be done. An angel appears as his sweat like blood runs. Not my will, but thy will be done. Poor Will, he'll have to change his name, but it's too late. The betrayer is hating, waiting at the gate. There's nothing new under the sun. Not my will, but thy will be done. In the garden with the flowers and trees, a stone in the mud where he fell on his knees. Disciples asleep, not awake could they keep. Well, the spirit is willing, but the flesh it is weak. There's nothing new under the sun. The betrayer is having his fun. I might have to cause some regret, 'cause this will he isn't done yet. In the garden with the flowers and trees, a stone in the mud where he fell on his knees. Disciples asleep, not awake could they keep. Well, the spirit is willing, but the flesh it is weak. Crown of thorns he wore, a crown of thorns, mocked and derided, spat upon, struck on the head. They poured on scorn, a crown of thorns he wore, a crown of thorns. And when I think of him, it seems to me that I am close to him and him to me. I feel his sorrow, he feels my shame. I've taken mockery, I felt the pain. But like the thieves were crucified with him, yes, I deserved it all, not he. He rose above, and I will live and love again. Because he died that I might be a new creation. They mock me for believing this, a mentally ill, strange bloke. They might as well just dress me in a soldier's scarlet cloak, putting on my head a crown of thorns. I feel the pain of it today. Oh Jesus, wash it all away. I feel the pain of it today, the crown of thorns. The rich man's disdain, the label insane, a crown of thorns he wore, a crown of thorns, mocked and derided, spat upon, struck on the head. They poured on scorn, a crown of thorns he wore, a crown of thorns, a crown of thorns he wore, a crown of thorns. Weak and prodded, cursed and fallen, his whole body bruised and swollen. Jesus tripped and fell in pain. He fell again and yet again, staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight. The women of Jerusalem wept. Veronica wiped his blood and sweat. He met his grieving mother, she who made the Lord our brother. He was staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight, staggering under the weight. They came to the place of the skull. The nails were driven in, with robbers on either side. They crucified him, they crucified him. Saying, Father, forgive, they don't know what they do. The cross of his death came to mean life anew when he rose again. No more pain. We all have our crosses to bear. Some are small ones and some are great. With guitar on my back, I carry mine and I'm staggering under the weight. Will these 6 strings now be redemption, Lord, for me? The instrument of torture become the instrument of life. I trust, I hope that someday we will rise. You and I, my friends, the story never ends. No more staggering under the weight.